All right, I believed in the Cavs and you didn't. Jono's off screen. I've banned him because he didn't believe in the Cavs. No one believed they had X Factor. No one believed in a too big setup, but me, only me, believed in Jared Allen, Evan Mobley getting the job done. And that backcourt, my friends, Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, it's not even a hot take right now. They are 12-0 for a reason. This is the best backcourt in the league. This is the best defense in the league. How did they make this happen? Okay. They had a very easy start. Okay. The first 3 games, if you look at them right now, that is how you want to start an NBA season against what I'm liking to call the Cooper flag teams. Okay. But so far this season, we've seen them now beat the Knicks, beat the Bucks twice, beat the Lakers, beat the Warriors. There's enough about this team where you can actually say, okay, they've beaten respectable opponents. Maybe not the cream of the crop, but we'll get there soon enough. And a lot of what you're seeing online on social media about what's good about this team, it's the shooting percentages. Best shooting team in the league right now from 3 inside the paint as well. But that's not what makes this team good. What makes this team good is their ability to defend the goddamn paint. Okay? That's why they are so high up in forcing turnovers, second in forced turnovers in the league right now, and third in fast break points. If you take a look back at last season, they're middle of the pack when it comes to fast break points. So that's a big difference. They're playing a lot smarter as a team. And without that true functional point guard that loves spraying the ball around, Ricky Rubio-esque, like they had in the past, it's really good to see them take good care of the ball. Okay. And the highlight of this 12-0 run, soon to be 13-0 once they take down Philly, let's hope. The highlight of this run has to be that Warriors game. First half, I've got it here right now, 83-42 at halftime. Okay. Did they shoot the ball well? Yes. But if you take a look at the film like we've sort of done for this game, there's a lot of defense to offense moments that define what the Cavs have been about. So take a look at this clip here. Evan Mobley defending the paint as he does always well. But what we didn't see from the Cavs last year is that transition game. You see him getting up to the other end, rim running, making a true advantage, 5 versus 4, punishing the defense. And punishing the defense is something that Mobley, Allen have to do a lot. Because going into this game, I'm looking at Draymond Green as the guy that we know him to be, okay? If you let Draymond help, stay in the paint, zone off his man, there's going to be problems for the offense. But you see Isaac Okoro here, essentially just easy, simple back cut. Draymond's helping, makes the most of it. Easy layup, punishing the help defense. And the other side of the game, okay? What they can do on offense is amazing just with simple basketball, and we'll highlight that later. But the other side of the game, you know, when you saw France playing against the USA in the offseason, you saw the commentators say, that devil named Curry is hurting us, okay? The Cleveland Cavaliers kept this man to 4 3-point attempts in this game. That's only happened twice in the last 5 seasons, okay? The last time it happened, they were versing the Philadelphia 76ers without Embiid, and when you play against a Paul Reed team, my friends, you don't really need to try too hard to win the game. I'm sorry, I have to put that one out there. And this isn't one of those games where teams are doubling, blitzing Steph, essentially creating a catwalk to the rim for him to score easy layups. This was just good, genuine defense, staying on top of their screens, making sure that the communication is there on that front with Allen, with Mobley, with even Niang, to stay attached to Steph Curry. And we didn't see him shoot the ball at all. And if Steph's not shooting the ball, in this day and age, I'm happy to say with Golden State, you don't have to worry about them really being a threat. And let's get back to it then. The Cavs offense. This is a very different video, by the way, so please subscribe if you like what you're seeing. You're going to see a lot more analysis, I hope, this season. Too much bullshit last season, I'm sorry. The Cavs offense, okay, I've got it written down here. They're dynamic, unpredictable, and still well organized. Good basketball teams, good offensive basketball teams, they usually only hit one of these 3 things. You would never describe Denver, Golden State as unpredictable. Obviously, when Steph's, dribbling the ball, he creates a bit of magic. That's crazy. But you know what you can expect. But with the Cavs, there's so many different things you're getting. You're getting the dribble penetration from Mitchell and Garland. But that's not the only way they like to score. They're using a lot of off-ball screens. You see Merrill. You see, was it Ty Jerome? Ty Jerome, 20 points? Yeah. Ty Jerome, 20 points against the Warriors. You see Niang, very versatile as well, being a hub on offense. And speaking of being hubs on offense, they're looking for Mobley to be a scorer. There's a lot of small screens from the high post trying to get him attempts at the rim, okay? And as much as I haven't seen that work to the level where maybe you want from Mobley going into his 4th year, it's great that they have so many different options. And Jared Allen, the one man that, if you look at him and you know about his Lego addiction, you don't really think about what this man is going to do on offense, but he's happy to be a hub. He's playing a little bit. I'm not going to stretch it too far, but he's playing a little bit of that Draymond role, where he is that hub for dribble handoffs, is that hub for screens, and we know he can roll. We know he can roll to the rim. On the other side of that, you see a lot of moments down the clutch against Brooklyn, against the Knicks, against the Bucks, where they're happy to play Mobley at the 5. And a lot of talk about the second apron, but the one thing the Cavs did, they got out ahead of that. Allen, is only on $20 million a year. And in this day and age, that's Duncan Robinson money. You can bench that if you need be. And with the Cavs right now, it seems like there's no ego. So back to what this video, I guess, is ultimately about. Is this 12-0 Cavs team a real legit team? And to me, yes, obviously it's not a big thing to say. It's not a hot take, but there's only one way to truly find out about it, okay? Can they beat Boston next week, next Tuesday night? Can Kenny Atkinson get one over Joe Mazzulla, okay? And there's three things. There's three things that sort of set this scene for this sort of game. How switchable do you think the Cavs are? Because a lot of the time, you are going to play drop coverage with Allen. Maybe not with Mobley. He can switch onto the guards. But how switchable are they? And on the flip side of that, of course, is Darius Garland what Jaylen Brown and co. would like to call a seal? Is he someone that they're going to hunt, just setting picks all throughout the game, trying to get downhill on, trying to get fouls on? Because that is the one area of this Cavs team where we haven't seen him really be tested defensively with size so far. The other side of the game on offense, is spacing a problem? I wanted it. Roll the clip. Start of the season, I said, I want a team that plays two traditional bigs to be a problem in the playoffs. But is it a problem for them? So many times I saw in the back end of the game against the Bucks when Giannis was playing, if Mobley and Allen aren't able to create space for each other, or, of course, the movement shooters, it is so static out there at times, and they've done a great job avoiding that. Obviously, setting a lot of screens for each other, setting screens in three-man actions, trying to get Mitchell and Garland as open as they can. But down the clutch, if you see more and more of this, that to me is a problem that hopefully we don't see too much of. And the third thing, and the biggest thing I want to leave you guys on this video with, can Evan Mobley actually punish Jason Tatum? Bambi on ice? Okay. Jono wants to call him Bambi on ice because there was one clip of his new favorite player, Paul George, okay, cooking his ass. But Evan Mobley has the speed and the size to compete with a lot of wings, and I want him to punish Jason Tatum, but as you can see, they're happy setting screens with him. If it is Jaylen Brown, if it is Derek White, I want to see him really punish a Boston defense that he is taller, he is stronger, and hopefully just a little bit more polished than the previous years. Because you're looking at him now, year 4, the next 5 years of Evan Mobley, guys, that's $225 million. We all know we would all blow that money at the casino, but Evan Mobley is a smart man, and I'm hoping he uses it to get better at basketball on the offensive side. We know he's, been rumored to be a DPOY candidate so early on in his career. That story is still yet to be told. Anyways, that's it from me. Different one for NBA casuals this week. We're going to try and get more analytical, and yes, Jono will be back next week.